We got #1 contender for the IBF and probably #1 in every sanctioning body right now. Jaron Boots Ennis, how you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, bro. All right. So, tell me your thoughts about tonight's fights overall.
Great fight. I think Jamie Ortiz did a good job, and Loma did a good job too. They did their thing.
How'd you score it?
I feel like Jamie was taking the early rounds, like anywhere from like 1 to like 4 or 5, and then I feel like Loma just took over after that. So I mean, I think the right decision happened. I mean, Jamie Ortiz did his thing. He shouldn't hang his head at all. You know, he should be proud of himself. He don't be that strong.
Okay. After the fight, Devin got in the ring. How do you see Devin versus Loma going?
I don't know. That's another great fight. You know, Devin athletic, fast. Loma would have to, be smarter than what he was tonight. You know, he had to perform to another level, and show the world that he's still here. You know, still one of the best. So, that fight 50-50 for me. I don't know who. I'm rocking with the young guy. You gotta support the young killers.
Next generation on them. So we got Shakur entering the division as well. How do you see Shakur fitting into the division, 135?
I feel like Shakur fits into the weight division very well. I feel like Shakur adjusted. Anybody that he fight, Shakur definitely a great fighter. At the next level. So
this week we had some news, and it kind of affects you in a way. We had the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence negotiations. They claimed that it broke down. Terrence decided to go to fight David Avaresian in next month now. First of all, David Avaresian, he's a guy that you could probably fought somewhere along the line because he is a contender or whatever like that. How do you feel about the Terrence Crawford and David Avaresian fight?
I feel like that's a good fight. It's still a good fight. People not sleeping on him, but they sleeping on his skills. Basically, David Avaresian, he not a bad fighter. He come forward, he excited. So I feel like that meshed well with Crawford's style.
So the Errol Spence, it's a mystery who his next opponent is. There's been talks about Stayonis. There's been talks about a guy who I'm interviewing right now, which is you. Would you, if you were to get the call, would you be ready to take that fight?
I'm always ready. Anywhere, anytime. It ain't hard to find me at all. I've been calling these guys out, and hopefully, if they step into the plate and fight me, or if they can't, whatever they do, it don't matter.
All right. So the last question I got for you, Boots, is this: when it comes to the boxing fights, right? We have these negotiations that break down. You hear about the sides of the streets. A lot of people they get it confused and think that you're PBC because you fight on Showtime. And then it's the boxing fans, they're in kind of a turmoil too. That it's either Team Spence, Team Crawford, Team Ennis, and whoever else is out there, Team Virgil Ortiz, whatever. Do you think that's a good thing for the sport of boxing, or is it a bad thing because it divides, it kind of clicks everybody up in a way?
I feel like it's kind of bad because you're not getting the good fights, the fights that everybody want to see. Some guys want to see the PB fight Saturday fighters, or the zone fighters, the Golden Boy fighters, or whatever. So I feel like it is kind of bad. But once I get one of those belts, I'm willing to fight anybody, no matter who it is. So.
And if there isn't a title on the line for the next fight, a guy like Keith Thurman, a guy like Ugas, would those guys be?
Most definitely. They got a season, and they got big names. 2 great fighters, but it's whoever in my way getting ran over. And I feel like I'm here to show the world that I'm really the best fighter in the world. So if I can't get these guys as world champions, I know for sure I can get the guys that's under that, and that's Keith Thurman, Ugas. Whoever else under
Cody Crowley.
Cody Crowley, Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz. I know I'm missing a few people, but anybody that's in that top 5, top 10, they can get it. I'm ready.
All right, let the people know where they can follow you and keep in contact with you, keep in touch.
They can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. Jaron Ennis. Stay tuned, man. World Championship coming soon in Philadelphia.
Already.
Undisputed.
Jaron, thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Thank you.